What if the greatest football story ever written doesn't get a happy ending? What if FIFA World Cup 2026, the tournament millions of fans have been waiting for, becomes Cristiano Ronaldo's most painful chapter? At 41 years old, Ronaldo is still fighting, still scoring, still chasing the one trophy that has always escaped him, the FIFA World Cup. But history, statistics, and football reality suggest that his final dream may be slipping away. And by the end of this video, you might understand why Ronaldo's last World Cup could end in heartbreak. Part 1. The Last Dance. Let's start with the obvious. This is likely Ronaldo's final World Cup. Think about that. For over 2 decades, Cristiano Ronaldo has dominated football. League titles, Champions Leagues, Ballon d'Or awards, international trophies, goal records. He has conquered almost everything. But there's one achievement missing from his legendary career: winning the FIFA World Cup. And unlike club football, World Cups only come once every 4 years. There are no second chances, no next season, no do-over. For Ronaldo, FIFA 2026 may be the final opportunity, and that alone creates enormous pressure. Part 2. Age is undefeated. Now let's talk about the challenge nobody can escape: age. Cristiano Ronaldo has done things that should be impossible. He's maintained elite fitness longer than almost anyone in football history, but time remains undefeated. At 41 years old, recovering between matches becomes harder. Explosive acceleration declines, physical demands increase, and World Cups are brutal. 7 matches, short recovery periods, extreme travel, relentless pressure. Even legends eventually face limits. The question isn't whether Ronaldo is still great. The question is whether he can dominate the biggest tournament in the world at an age no outfield player has ever done before. Part 3. Portugal's golden generation has a problem. Here's where things become complicated. Portugal may actually have one of the strongest squads in football. World-class midfielders, creative attackers, elite defenders, depth everywhere. On paper this could be Portugal's best World Cup squad ever, but that creates an unexpected problem. Portugal is no longer built around one player. The team must think about winning, not sentiment, not history, not fairy tales. Winning, and that means difficult decisions. What happens if younger players offer more energy? What happens if tactics demand something different? What happens if Portugal becomes stronger without relying heavily on Ronaldo? Those are questions no fan wants to ask, but they are real questions. Part 4. The World Cup curse. For all of Ronaldo's achievements, the World Cup has never truly belonged to him. He's produced memorable moments, historic goals, iconic performances, but compared to his dominance at club level, the World Cup remains unfinished business. Every tournament has ended with disappointment. 2006, 2010, 2014, 2018, 2022. Different squads, different coaches, different circumstances, same ending. Heartbreak. And football history can be cruel. Sometimes great players don't get the ending they deserve. Part 5. The competition has never been stronger. Now look at the teams Portugal must overcome: France, England, Spain, Argentina, Brazil, Germany, and dangerous dark horses emerging everywhere. This may be one of the strongest World Cup fields in history. One mistake can end everything. One bad match, one penalty shootout, one injury, and suddenly the dream is over. That's the reality of tournament football. The margins are tiny and even the greatest players cannot control everything. Part 6. The emotional burden. There is something else Ronaldo carries, something no statistic can measure: expectation. Millions of fans want this story to end perfectly. Millions want to see Ronaldo lift the World Cup, and that's exactly what makes it so difficult. The bigger the dream, the greater the pressure. Every missed chance becomes a headline. Every poor performance becomes a debate. Every decision becomes controversial. Ronaldo isn't just playing against opponents. He's playing against history itself. The shocking truth. So here's the truth. Cristiano Ronaldo absolutely can help Portugal win FIFA World Cup 2026. But football doesn't care about fairy tales. It doesn't care about legendary careers. It doesn't care about what fans want. Football is ruthless. And that's why so many legendary players never got the perfect ending. Ronaldo's dream remains alive, but it may be the most difficult challenge of his entire career. The final verdict. Will Cristiano Ronaldo win FIFA World Cup 2026? Maybe. Portugal certainly has the talent. But if history teaches us anything, it's that football rarely follows the script. And that's why Ronaldo's final World Cup dream could end in tears, or become the greatest ending football has ever seen. Now it's your turn. Will Cristiano Ronaldo finally lift the FIFA World Cup trophy? Or will another heartbreaking chapter be added to his incredible career? Comment your prediction below. And if you love football stories, analysis, and World Cup content, subscribe to Pitch Vision, because here we see the game differently.